Well, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 2 aims to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. Experts say the agricultural sector presents key opportunities for improving nutrition and health, and permaculture is one such approach. Permaculture, or permanent agriculture, is defined as the development of agricultural ecosystems intended to be sustainable and self-sufficient. Medical observers say permaculture can improve health, the health of the environment, and promotes food security. Joining us live via Skype from Nairobi, Kenya is Sheena Shah, Managing Director of the Permaculture Research Institute of Kenya. Ms. Shah, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
First off, could you tell us, explain to us a little better how permaculture is unique in its approach and what it is really?
Yeah, sure. So permaculture is really a tool to develop a more sustainable and ecological landscape over time, and really, like, it's really based on the three ethics: care of the earth, care of the people, and fair share. So we are now teaching farmers to become more resilient over time and really regenerating their land.
So in that process, how is this improving health for the farmers as well as community?
Well, first of all, as I said, regenerating their land means improving soil, the quality of the soil, and bringing it back to life and growing more healthier food in a more biodiverse system. So not just one crop, but many different crops rotating to really create a holistic system.
And how is that different from what is called organic farming?
We do use, well, permaculture is very organic in its own way. We do use natural pesticides to manage the systems, and it's just as healthy as organic farming, but organic farming is very intense, whereas permaculture is really mimicking nature and using that to its ability to grow.
Now tell us about the work of PRI, the Permaculture Research Institute of Kenya, and how you are able to really make an impact in the communities you serve.
So PRI Kenya was started in 2011 and has different programs that are branched under. So we have the education program, the community permaculture program, the research program, a consultancy program, and a regenerative enterprise program. And the education program focuses on teaching farmers and people all over the world on permaculture, which is really a 2-week permaculture design certification course in the community permaculture demo sites that we have here that are spread across the region. So people come over, they learn about permaculture. It's a very hands-on approach, and then they take back these solutions and go and start their own projects. And we've seen a lot of impact from that. And farmers themselves are also starting to use these practices in their own models. And then we've got the community permaculture program, which is very much linked to the education program, that demonstrate permaculture principles and are sustainable and thriving sites. And people come to these sites to learn and take in the knowledge, and then again go and start their own projects and really see communities become more resilient and building livelihoods through this approach. And then we've got the research program that we're now starting to form and get stronger on it to provide data from the community permaculture projects and that would supplement the education program as well, and how we're doing and how it's reaching to people. And we've got the consultancy program, which is now get to private training for people who can't attend these 2-week courses or specialized courses. So we go out and we train their staff and really develop a model that is catered to them and their needs. And these are more private. And then we've got the regenerative enterprise program, which is really helping organic farmers across the region to really tap into value addition from their model sites. So PRI Kenya is now helping open up the avenues for these farmers and these people to bring their products in and their produce, and then we just start marketing that and work with local outfitters to build up on the enterprise program.
So in the dynamic of reaching the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030, how much attention is permaculture receiving?
Yeah, I mean, when we first started, it was very new. It was a very new concept. People didn't understand what permaculture was. I think the term is very new, but the approach is not new. It's really tapping into the ancient wisdom of farming and using traditional practices that farmers used to use before we went into this whole big-scale factory farming or industrial farming. Now it's really picking up, and the demand for permaculture is really rising. And why?
Quickly, I wanted to ask you this. Tell us about the health impact that you've seen among the communities, briefly.
Well, permaculture is a very holistic approach. So you're developing a biodiverse system, and once you start to develop these healthy soils, you immediately start to grow healthier food, and obviously the yield increases. And really, you become conscious with the process. So what you consume yourself is you start to become conscious about that and choose healthier foods to eat, because you're already starting to look after your external landscape. So it's very much also looking after yourself internally, and becoming more mindful of what you're growing, how you're looking after your soils, and the entire management around this.
Okay, so what you grow is important, how you grow it, and what you eat as well is important.
Absolutely.
Okay, Sheena, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.